Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives. And in this video, guys, I want to follow up with the Kevin Durant thing from yesterday. I was watching Dreamers Pro. Excuse me, guys. I was watching Dreamers Pro yesterday, and he mentioned me in the video. And I watched the video because I saw him talking about the Kevin Durant thing. But he had mentioned me in the video, and he had went in and found a series of tweets. So I told you guys about that tweet. I didn't know about the rest of the tweets. He ends up getting, Kevin Durant ends up getting into a back and forth with that fan. And this fan roasted him. Kevin Durant was roasted by this fan, man. I mean, I tell you, these guys, Kevin Durant ain't witty. He ain't got no wit, man. And once again, he got no swag, and he don't have a leg to stand on. When it comes to this kind of stuff, Kevin Durant's in a no-win situation. And this fan roasted Kevin Durant and basically said, dude, you'd have no rings if you didn't go to Golden State. And that's a fact. Kevin Durant, that really burns him. That hurts his feelings, man. And then this fan said that he was going to take his Christmas KDs and throw them in the lake near his house, the lake. And Kevin Durant basically said, man, do what you got to do. Throw them away, man. Don't buy the merchandise. Don't buy it. You know, that's what he says, man, because this is Kevin Durant. But I want to talk about how Kevin Durant comes across and shows himself as really caring more about us than we care about him. He says he don't F with us, he don't F with y'all, and that he don't care about the fans, we're nobodies, but really deep down inside, Kevin Durant proves every single time he has an interaction like this that he actually cares what we think more than we care what he thinks. And we're going to talk about in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man, has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all support, man. It really means a lot. Like I said, guys, you guys emailing me, commenting me, people in the membership, you guys donating to my channel. Thank you very much, guys. Like I said, man, it's much respect, man. Like I said, I'm truly humbled, man. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, shout out to my man Charles over at Dreamers Pro. Like I said, I was watching the video yesterday when he was talking about this Kevin Durant interaction with that fan on Twitter, X, whatever they call it now. And what I wanted to follow up with the video that I did yesterday is I want to follow up, just a brief video, guys, and just in relation to this idea that the players don't give a damn about us. Right? And I heard my man Charles from Dreamers Pro. That's the conclusion that he came to with these kinds of tweets and the way that these players talk to us. You know, he really said, listen, man, these players don't really care about y'all. They don't care about you guys, man. They don't care about us, the fans. And I hear what he's saying when he says that these players don't necessarily care about us like the way that we care about them. I get that. Yes, there are a lot of fans out there that idolize these players or look up to these players maybe a little bit too much. But for the most part, I feel like people who feel that way are usually children or younger fans. And that's why Kevin Durant should be embarrassed with himself and should be ashamed of himself and why he's a piece of garbage is because you're interacting with people through social media. So number one, you don't even know who you're interacting with. This person that he was going back and forth with, he doesn't know if it's a guy. He don't know if it's a woman. He don't know if it's a kid, a teenager, a mother, a father. You don't know who you're dealing with, a professional, another athlete. You have literally no idea who you're going back and forth with. So to assume something, which is what Kevin Durant does when he talks down to people, he assumes a lot of things about people. You look stupid. So once again, Kevin Durant comes across as a guy who's not in touch with reality. And people talking, or when Charles from Dreamers Pro says, you know, the players don't really care about y'all the way that maybe you want them to or the way that you care about them. But I'm here to say, as far as it relates to Kevin Durant, because that statement is probably true. There are a lot of professional athletes out there that don't want to sign autographs or take a picture with you. And I don't care about that stuff. To me, a professional athlete doesn't have to sign an autograph or take a picture with you. They don't even have to be nice to you. But they should at least have the respect for the people that are supporting them. And what that fan said to Kevin Durant was that Kevin Durant does not even care about the fans that buy his sneakers, that buy his jerseys, that low-key support him. Those are the exact words of that person. And Kevin Durant said, I don't F with y'all like that. So what he's saying, and what I was trying to highlight in the video yesterday, was that Kevin Durant does not care, not just about the fans, but his fans. The fans that buy his sneakers and his jerseys. He said, F y'all. He put the middle finger up to them. To me, that's a slap in the face, not only to Kevin Durant's fans, but to the NBA in general. Because once again, Kevin Durant's living in a reality or refusing to live in the reality that is he's supported by those fans. He gets paid from those fans. These guys act as if they're being paid from some other entity. The owners pay them, the guys who sign the checks. Where do you think the owners get the money from? The owners get the money from the fans, man. If there's no fans, this is why I always tell you guys the same thing. The NBA is made by the fans. There is no professional basketball league where guys can get paid to play basketball professionally without fans coming to watch, buy the jerseys, buy the shoes, buy the product. There's none of this. They get no pay. Kevin Durant's not a millionaire without the fans. He acts as if he doesn't realize that's the facts. He thinks the money just comes from thin air. What world are you living in? You know, guys, I'm going to get a little deep here real quick. When we think about society and things that have been going on in society over the last 5-10 years or so, and we think about police and how policing is done, people have been protesting police, all these things. The reason why people protest the police and the reason why the police are in the position they are sometimes is because they're supposed to be held to a high standard. And why are they held to a high standard? Because they're professionals and they work for the people. They're civil servants. Literally, servant is in their title. They're supposed to serve the public. They work for us. We don't work for the police. Who the hell do they think they are? That's the problem with a lot of police officers. They think they're above the law. They think they're better than me and you. They think that we work for them. We don't owe y'all. You guys owe us. You work for the people, the police. You're held to a higher standard, the police. So this is why they get, investigated. And you have to make sure you're doing the right things. You're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Because you're supposed to be held to a higher standard. Police officers don't want to be held to that standard. So they get upset and they make it seem like they're being picked on. They're being singled out. No, you fools. You guys are supposed to be held to a higher standard. Police officers want to run around with a gun on their hip, shoot people, do whatever they want, harass people, arrest people, beat people up, do whatever they want and get no pushback. Essentially, this is what the NBA players are doing. They want to go out there, curse you out, say you ain't nothing, right? Load match on the fans, flop around, not give us a good product. On the same side, though, they want to root for them. They want us to buy their product and just shut up. We don't work for y'all. Y'all work for us. We pay your salary. You guys don't seem to get this. And you have a lot of these goofs out here that, I was happy Kevin Durant said that. You were happy that Kevin Durant told a guy that said he buys his sneakers and his jerseys that supports him. You glad he told him to F off? Why are y'all glad about that? That doesn't make Kevin Durant look cool or tough or good. Oh, yeah, guys like, yeah, man, because fans got to stop idolizing people. What? Idolizing people because they're buying their jerseys? That's why they sell this stuff. Fans are supposed to buy it. I don't understand when all of a sudden the fans became irrelevant in the NBA. I'm telling you right now, if the fans, the true fans, if everyone stopped showing up to the arenas, no one went to the arenas, there would be no NBA, guys. There would be no money for these guys to play. The NBA would fold up. It would literally fold up. It's there because the fans support these guys. And the sad reality that Charles also mentioned in his video is that people are going to go regardless. People are going to buy Kevin Durant's things regardless. They're going to buy his jersey regardless. Because a lot of these people are true fans and they're kids. They're younger. They don't know any better. They want to support somebody. They want to believe in somebody. Kevin Durant don't care about those people. He don't give a damn about the kids out there that are buying his jerseys. The parents that are buying the jerseys for these children. F y'all. You guys work 9 to 5 jobs. You work Monday through Friday. Maybe you work 6-7 days a week. Maybe you work 2 jobs. And you do that to support you and buy your children things that they want. So your kid comes up to you, hey, mom, hey, dad, can you buy me a Kevin Durant jersey? And he wants it. And those jerseys are expensive. And you're living check to check like I do. You have to sacrifice to buy your kid that jersey that says Durant on the back. And you buy that jersey for your kid. And then you see on Twitter that Kevin Durant says, F y'all. How does that make you feel as a parent? You're not even a fan of Kevin Durant. You're not even a fan of basketball maybe, but your son is, your daughter is. So you did it for them, not for Kevin Durant. You don't idolize him. You did it for the kid, for your child. And Kevin Durant said, F you. So as a parent, what does that make you feel? Once again, I've told you guys, I would never have my children emulate and look up to a lot of these guys. Because they ain't worth a damn. I would never have my kid look up to Kevin Durant. And I would never have my kid live up to a LeBron James type player. Because they don't care about the people out there who are supporting them, that are burning their jerseys. They think they're better than me and you. And the sad reality is, guys, the main point that I wanted to make in this video today is that Kevin Durant absolutely cares more about us and what we feel and what we think than we ever thought about him or care about what he says or think. And the proof is there. Remember, like I said in the video yesterday, Kevin Durant's been doing this, going back and forth with the fans on social media since he came in the league, guys. So what does that show me in highlight? It shows me, number one, that Kevin Durant's a sensitive, soft dude. Number two, it shows me that Kevin Durant has no backbone. But it also shows me that Kevin Durant, once again, cares more about what we say and what we think. If we were irrelevant, like Kevin Durant keeps saying, and he don't give a F about us, we're nobody, then why does Kevin Durant keep responding? Why does Kevin Durant feel the need to come at the fans? Does he think that he's doing something? Does he think, yo, I'm policing the comments, man, I'm setting the record straight? No, you're making yourself look stupid. You're making yourself look like a big kid out there. You look sensitive. You can't take anything? What kind of person responds and reacts to every bit of criticism that they get? This is Kevin Durant. Remember him and Keyshawn Johnson were going back and forth? Him and Charles Barkley have gone back and forth. He's gone back and forth with Stephen A. Smith. He's gone back and forth with so many people, Kevin Durant. Once again, you expose yourself. The common denominator here is Kevin Durant. He's the common denominator. The dude's a straight soft fool, man. He's an insecure man. That's what that leads me to believe about Kevin Durant. The bottom line here, guys, he's insecure. Remember, if you mention the Golden State Warriors and having Kevin Durant made a weak move to Golden State, like that fan roasted him with, you'd have no rings without Steph Curry, man. No rings, because you have no leadership, no heart. You ain't leading the team nowhere. You never have and you never will, Kevin Durant. And those are the facts. And that burns Kevin Durant inside. It burns him. When I start making this video and I hit the stop button, I don't think about Kevin Durant anymore, guys. But Kevin Durant, every day he wakes up, he's thinking about us. He's thinking about the fans. Same thing as a LeBron James. This is why LeBron James had his wife come on stage and call him the GOAT, because he don't feel the love from the fans. And this is why LeBron James said that the 2020 championship, I want my damn respect. Because he knows that we don't respect him. And it burns him up inside that no one recognizes him as the greatest of all time, except for guys like Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright, Colin Cowherd. Right? These kinds of clowns. Who are those guys? He don't even respect them. They're nobodies. He wants the real fans to say he's the greatest of all time. That's what he wants. Ain't never going to happen. Same thing with Kevin Durant. He hates when the fans talk about his move to Golden State. He hates when people make fun of that and expose that and clown him and say he'll never be a leader. He's never led a team anywhere. He hates that. It burns him so much. This is why he comes back with the personal attacks. And he starts talking about y'all ain't nobodies. Y'all are worthless. Y'all ain't never played in the NBA. He goes on straight personal attack when people are talking about his basketball career. Think about that. And this fan called him the Slender Man, which is hilarious to me. I thought that was great, man. And the thumbnail of this video is the screenshot of that response to Kevin Durant when the dude called him Slender Man and said he was going to throw his Kevin Durant, his Christmas Durant in the lake, man. So good for that guy, man. Like I said, Kevin Durant don't even know who he's talking to. But he thinks he knows and assumes that he's talking to some stupid kid or he's talking to some loser guy. That's what he thinks. You're talking to all losers out here. Dude, you're the loser, Kevin Durant. You are the loser here. You're not winning anything. You're not looking good. You didn't take the high road. Once again, Kevin Durant has stooped down to the level of the commoners when you're supposed to be a professional here. The same example I made about the police, they're supposed to be bigger, but you have police who stoop down to the level of these idiots. So, Kevin Durant, you're not being held or holding yourself to a higher standard. So you make fun of people on social media that they're nobodies, they're nothing, their opinions don't matter. Then why are you responding to them? Can you answer me that, Kevin Durant? Why are you responding? The reason why Kevin Durant's responding is because it burns him up. He actually values what we think and say more than we value and think of what Kevin Durant says. Don't no one care and respect what Kevin Durant says. I don't care about whatever Kevin Durant has to say about anything. Nothing. Does Kevin Durant ever seem like a motivational speaker to you or someone that's going to galvanize the people around him? Like he's got something. You ever hear Kevin Durant speak? These guys, once again, they have no personalities. Kevin Durant has zero swag. Zero personality. Zero grit. Zero heart, zero competitiveness, zero manly energy about him. This is Kevin Durant, man. So really, what are we saying here? But Kevin Durant is, like I said, he values what we say and think more than we care and say what he thinks. It's obvious, guys. This is why he's always out there attacking the fans on Twitter and on social media. Because he's a soft, sensitive, frail guy, man. And he's very insecure, Kevin Durant, about his place in history. These guys talk and act as if they're tough, as if they're secure in them. They're not. They're insecure. All their actions speak otherwise. They say one thing and do and act another way. And a grown man doesn't need to talk about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Not Kevin Durant. He ain't about it. He talks about it, man. And that's why he exposed himself. So when my man Charles on Dreamers Pro talks about these guys don't really care about us like that, and he's right. A lot of these players, they don't care about us. I don't care about that. What we want them to do is care about the game. You show a love and respect to the fans by showing up to work, by showing that love of the game, giving that effort. That's what I always tell you guys. Michael Jordan, I would never ask Michael Jordan for an autograph. If I ever saw him, I would never ask him for a handshake. I would never ask him to take a picture. People actually try to do these things with these professional athletes, especially Michael Jordan. There's very few people that have ever reached a Michael Jordan status. Very few people, if any, have reached a Michael Jordan status. This man's unapproachable. And some people still don't get that. You still trying to ask Michael Jordan for an autograph? I would never ask any professional athlete for an autograph. Never once would I ever do this. Especially if they're in passing or you just happen to see them sometime. I'm not stopping these guys to make a scene. But the facts remain, Michael Jordan showed us he respected the fans by showing up to work and giving the effort. He never said, F y'all for buying my sneakers. Michael Jordan never said, oh, I don't care if you guys buy my jersey or not. I don't F with y'all like that. Who cares about you guys? No, it's actually the quite opposite. Michael Jordan promoted his sneakers, his brand, off his on-court game, the show that he put on for the fans. Michael Jordan showed up in the slam dunk contest for the fans. He showed up for 82 games for the fans. That's what Michael Jordan did. It ain't nothing about Michael Jordan shaking our hands and high-fiving us. Or Michael Jordan didn't shake my hand. He walked past me. Ain't got nothing to do with that. None of these NBA players over the years. It's not about that. They respected the game. They showed the love in the game, and that's how they showed they respected the fans, by showing up. Remember what Kobe Bryant said? I always showed up because I didn't know if there was someone out there that never got a chance to see me play, that spent money on a ticket, or was going to sit down and watch me for a couple of hours. He got that from Michael Jordan. The mentality of Michael Jordan. The mentality of a Kevin Durant and the guys of today's era ain't the same. They don't F with us like that. He don't care. He says it, but he does. His actions show otherwise. He absolutely cares more about what we say than we will ever care about what he says. He's never said anything awe-inspiring that you're like, oh man, Kevin Durant, man, he really, nothing, man. Dude's a goof, man. He's nobody. Like I said, if he didn't play basketball, he's nobody. Literally no one. No swag. He ain't cool. Kevin Durant ain't cool, man. He thinks he's cool, but you're not cool, dude. You're the opposite of cool because you're insecure. A real cool, confident man is not insecure. You're not confident. If you were confident in your career, in the way that you went about your career, then you wouldn't be responding to all these people on social media all the time, man. You expose yourself, Kevin Durant, and all the Kevin Durant supporters who think what he's saying and doing is cool, is good, you're part of the problem, not part of the solution. You think you're going to bring more fans to the game with Kevin Durant talking that way to the fans? You think that more people are going to buy his merchandise? More people are going to do it? No. But Kevin Durant don't care because he's a millionaire. And that's great. But we're never going to respect him. He's never going to be respected by the true fans. And he's never going to be a top 10 player or one of those all-time legends. No one's ever going to respect those championships. Never. No matter how much he tweets, no matter how much he goes back and forth, no matter how much he thinks he's doing, ain't no one going to respect those champions. That's the bottom line here. And that burns him up inside. There's nothing he can do about that. And he knows there's nothing he can do about that. Same thing with LeBron James. He knows there's nothing he can do about 2011. He's nothing he can do about 2007. There's nothing he can do about 2014 or 15. He can't do nothing about 2017. He can't do nothing about 2018. He can't do anything about any of these things in his career. All the flopping he's done, the load management, the super teams that he's formed. These guys can't do nothing about that, man. That's their history. You can't rewrite it even though they try to rewrite it. And they try to talk tough and talk in one way, but they act another. Kevin Durant damn sure cares what we think. He cares what we say. That's why he always responds. He's a soft, sensitive, and I told you guys, very insecure man. That's the problem with these guys, man. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.